So for every business I look at, I pull out a sheet of paper and I write market, financial, product, and people, right? And then under each of those categories, just 4 or 5 things that are the main value drivers that will really, transform a business, either, tune it up or completely turn it around. And so the airline is a great example. We tried to come up with catchy phrases for each of those. So the market plan was fly to win.
Sure.
The first bullet under that was stop flying places people don't want to go. So I could go on and on. And then we fund the future was the financial piece, because we said if we don't have some funds, we're not going to have a future. We're almost bankrupt.
That's right.
And then make reliability reality, was the product plan. And we are so terrible. We were the 10th place rated airline, for years and years. And in fact, the DOT invented the rankings of the airlines because Continental was so bad. That's a true story. So we flipped that and said we need to actually get people to their destination on time with their underwear, serve them good food when they're hungry, show them movies when they're bored, and do that 2,500 times a day. And then the last piece was the most important, called working together, which was the people plan. So having that plan, 4 or 5 things under each of those 4 categories, no more than that, metriced so you could tell where you were, and rallying 55,000 people around it, really worked. The stock went from 6 to 120, and we, for 6 years in a row, were the best airline in America as measured by J.D. Power, and we went to first in the on-time performance, and became number 18 on the 100 best places to work in America. So, it was kind of magical. That was the kind of first piece. The second piece is build a fortress balance sheet. So it's essentially make sure you don't run out of cash and your debt, matches your maturities. You know that from the real estate business. It's some sort of basic things, but things people forget, as they're doing businesses. The third one was think money in, not money out.